This is this is my kitchen over there. This is the deck. It is pretty big. There is nothing on it because we are waiting for a guy who's supposed to wash it, then paint it. Generally, I have a few other chairs over there, and all my house plants are in the corner over there to try not to see my neighbor. Okay, une seconde, Livingstone. Oh, this is Livingstone. Okay, that's Livingstone, and his brother is identical. So, this is Clematis, absolutely pretty. This is Onyx. Oh yes, it is Onyx over there. I see. So this is all the pot I have. Some mulch. This is an hydrangea that I planted coming from Home Depot 3 years ago. Very nice. This is Onyx who is going to chase the cat. This is a jasmine that was there. I removed it from the fence, or I don't know the name of this thing, the ramp, for Martinez to paint it, but it's not there. So this is a clematis that I planted 2 or 3 years ago. This is nice, big blue. So this is ça va, Livingstone, j'ai compris. So this is the yard. So it was, as I told you, it was a soccer field when we bought it, and everything had been planted last year globally. So this I made. These are my house plant. This is like a raised flower bed that I had done 2 years ago, and I was sick of having the house plant inside that I was forgetting to water, so they don't do well. So I put them outside last weekend. I put them here because Hawk is obsessed with this flower bed and keeps digging. So I don't think I will get anything. So this is all the pot that I just emptied. So you can see I have a lot of pot. So more pot over there, like over there, more pot. This is a bed for Onyx. So more of this big pot. So all these pots, I emptied them last weekend. They are to hide my trash can, and I had mandevilla in it. So you see, I have all this all the stuff you see in the backyard is the work of Hawk. These had hibiscus in it. So this is the flower bed that you don't see because that I digged from there. So everything that is here came back by itself, and I'm waiting to see. I still have like some more. So this is all the flower bed that I digged myself. All this. All right. Right there, this big pot is too heavy for me to move. So I want actually to use this place right there to put another raised flower bed, and I want to put tomato and some herbs in it. These are the lamb that Hawk is obsessed now that he found that he can actually take them and play with it. This has rose bush that I planted last year. Actually, they are doing very well. They are Madison knockout roses. So these are spirea, they are pink. This is another rose, yellow. This is another hydrangea. It's supposed to flower soon. So I show you all right. So this, I planted everything by myself here. This is a perennial hibiscus. I'm very happy to see coming back to life right there. This is a spirea, all planted last year, so it's very new. And this is an Altea that is very nice. It's the same family that the hibiscus, and the flower is lavender. and it's supposed to be very sturdy. This is a small bush that is just mixed red leaf. Well, this is another part. There I have jasmine that I hope will go back to life. This is another of this clematis. Ça va, machin, j'ai compris. Clematis that's going to go. I stole the idea from my neighbor, like to make it go up this hook. This is a small, I don't know the name of it. It's a blue. I found it probably at Lowe's. This one. It has bluebell, I think it's called. It's a small flower. This is another of this butterfly bush. All this is supposed to be these bushes at the back is going to go up to maybe 9 feet, 9 feet, even more, like 10 or 12 feet. It's supposed to be a big thing. So here is another thing that I made with a dwarf. The purple one are verbena, very sturdy too. And I had the pink, white, and purple, and only the purple came back to life. Not sure why. So these are dwarf butterfly bush. I bought them at Kroger. I bought 7 or 8 of those, and they were at $6 last year. Okay, so this my landscaper did the shape of this. He did the shape of this, and now it's evolving with the time. This is a Japanese maple that he planted. This is my Japanese my Japanese garden, that the sand is not white anymore, and of course Hog absolutely loves to dig in it. This is an hydrangea that I moved from the front. These are 2 butterfly bush that he trimmed pretty drastically. These one, they are purple. The other, they're all a different color. This is a small harbor. This is another butterfly bush that is white. These I had made in the middle. I don't know if it's going to come back. This I made a flower bed, and I put a lot of vinca. So I'm not sure I will put some new one. I'm not sure. This is another clematis with a pink, just very new. Last year I planted, it was very small and it didn't grow, and this year it's looking good. Livingstone, I know. This is so there I have some elephant ear that are not back yet. There is Nick running. Nix, you're going to hurt yourself if it's not already done. She ran after the cat. This is a tree that I planted. He planted. Are you fine, Onyx? Or did you hurt yourself? No, she's okay. It's called a smoke tree. So very young, very beautiful leaves. And soon there will be flowers. It's a very cloudy flowers. It's very light. This is plant coming from my neighbor. It was smaller than this one, and it became that in a year. They kind of suffered from the winter. It's going to be back, I guess. Like I planted some forsythia over there 3 years ago. These are kumquats, I think. This is a spirea, pink too, planted a year ago. She just started to shoot. This is a red maple that Jeremy planted for me. This is camellia. with a lot of this small weed that I had to. This was a surprise. So this bush is actually a magnolia, and it makes a purple flower very early, like in March. It was a surprise because first time I see it. These are small pine tuya actually that I planted in pot and then we put it in the ground. Ça va Onyx, tu t'es pas fait... J'espère que tu t'es pas fait mal toi. So this is to try to separate me from my neighbor. I planted that last year. So it is oak leaf hydrangea, supposed to grow really fast and really tall, maybe 6 or 7 feet. This is an hydrangea, supposed to grow fast too. An azalea that I planted last year with pink, it has a pretty color. These are hydrangea that had been planted 2 or 3 years ago. For some reason they don't do very well. I'm not sure why. No. So this I'll show you. I had, so there is no order to put my seed. The seeds are over there because to allow the guy to mow the lawn. I removed 5 pine right there. Like we see the white house. All this side was also totally it had this pine. It was very dark because that's and you have this huge hawk over there, oak, not hawk, hawk, that makes a lot of shade. And all this, actually I removed two more trees over there, and this one for me they are too high, but I mean that's the north. So more hydrangea, more grass, and that's it. So I need to think about this flower bed. As you can see, I have a lot of work. I can add a lot of, look at that. This is pretty. And that's very easy to grow. Very easy to grow, my God. I found them. This one, I bought it from Home Depot. And the one over there, the one that is purple with the stripes, I think I got it from Kroger. You know, when they have some... okay, and so that's it. This is it. So all right, so now then I will have to go on the front that is less interesting. So I don't know if I put the lavender close to this flower bed or if I put it on the front. We'll see.